Fina is finishing up her impacts to the city of Darwin. It's time to go over what impact she had, here only on TBF Cyclone. It's TBF Cyclone, Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. Cyclone Fina currently has 105 mile an hour sustained winds. It had a quickly and a little bit surprising bit of rapid intensification, or quick intensification, overnight and as it passed by Darwin. So it was, as I did my video yesterday, it had 80 mile an hour sustained winds that went up to 90 in the next advisory, then to 105, and then it made a surprisingly another landfall. It was forecast to move through here, but it actually made a landfall. But tropical cyclones wobble all the time, so while that's a little surprising, it's not like, whoa, that wasn't going to happen at all, but still a little bit surprising. And then it weakened a little bit from land interaction as it passed by Darwin. And actually, as it passed by Darwin, it was further away from the city of Darwin than anticipated. However, as we wait for damage reports in the city of Darwin, as it passed by, it was not a very well organized system. The eye was ragged, probably from making landfall. But then it has since gotten reorganized, and Darwin didn't experience the eye wall, so that's good, but it has since reorganized, and now it's pretty well defined. It's forecast to reach a peak intensity of 110 miles an hour. If it gets any stronger than that, it will be equivalent to a Category 3 major hurricane in the Atlantic, which is a major. Oh yeah, I mentioned that already. Invest 95B currently has 25 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. I do think it might develop sometime this weekend. I'm not totally sure. Probably Monday, Tuesday-ish. And I do expect that to develop and get pretty strong. I will show you the forecast models later. Invest 92W currently has 15 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. I do expect that to develop as well. The forecast models for these storms, starting with Cyclone Fina. I'm kind of just going to go right here so you can see all the storms. The Google AI forecast model was actually not forecasting it to reach Category 2 equivalent status, however it did. And then there are some forecast models maybe indicating a little storm popping up near Sri Lanka. But the main storm here moving toward India, and then there's maybe the current disturbance in the Western Pacific that we're tracking right now. It could maybe hit Vietnam, and then this one is still way too far out in time to tell. This is actually the first I've seen of it, but we could see another storm following it, which could hit the Philippines. That would be a very late storm. However, storms in the Western Pacific can happen year-round. The forecast models, starting with the European forecast model, they show the first system in the Indian Ocean developing, and then the second system near Sri Lanka, both developing. So they show this first system actually turning toward Thailand or toward the Western Pacific, the Gulf of Thailand, and then not doing anything, kind of a model shift from yesterday. But then they show this other system getting pretty strong, and then weakening before having the chance to hit India. And then the storm in the Western Pacific, they show that getting pretty strong, or not pretty strong, but about Category 1 equivalent, and then going even further out in time, also with Cyclone Fina. They show it maybe getting a little stronger, but not too much stronger. And then the storm following it, which could happen, they don't show it developing as far out as it can go in the Western Pacific. And then the GFS model, finally, they show both storms developing. They actually show this one, instead of turning into the Gulf of Thailand, quickly intensifying and then turning toward India, and then again weakening before it has the chance to make a landfall. And then this other system over here in the Western Pacific, the models have shifted a lot lately. That's not surprising. They change all the time. But then they don't show that developing, but they show something here developing. So I'll be tracking this. That's it for today, guys. We could be in for an active December. Thanks for watching and see ya.